Welcome to the featured anime pre-show.
Hello, hello, hello.
And I always forget, and I always need to, but I always forget to turn down the volume so I don't hear myself on a delay, because that is annoying.
Yeah, I can see how that might be annoying.
Yeah, because it's not a right away type of deal. It's a, oh, we're gonna just, have it be as annoying as possible and make it so that way you are delayed by not even a full second, not even a half a second. It's just right there, so it really throws you off.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense, actually.
All right. So did you rewatch this week's choice, or did you watch air quotes?
Oh no, yeah, it was a legit watch. It was awesome.
There we go. 30 hours later. Wow. Look who finally showed up. Thanks, CJ. Thanks.
Appreciate CJ.
It's not my fault. I mean, like, even now, right? I don't trust the internet right now. Okay. I don't.
Why not?
Given my luck as of late, I have no faith in it. I feel like midstream, what it's been doing lately, it's just gonna tank on me.
It's gonna say almost no.
Yeah, that's basically
okay.
it. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it plays out, how it lands. All right. How you doing, CJ? How you doing? You doing all right? You doing good?
Yep. I feel like he'd be the one to do the best.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so for example, right? Stream says the connection is fine. Stream and the connection for OBS for our video chat says, nah, homie, I ain't feeling it right now. For me.
Well, that's not good. For me. Oh man.
So to give you all the rundown, like literally, I spent almost all day yesterday trying to work for my real work for my job, and then try to get my internet working pretty much all day. Called you, Rick, at the end of the day. Like, this is what we've done, and it's pretty much everything that like everything that you suggested already ran through, and then some. Like, no one knows what the hell else to do. I have a technician scheduled for Friday to come in. If I have no internet drop or anything like that at all between now and Friday, okay, I'll go ahead, I'll cancel the appointment. But if it drops once, I'm still keeping it. I do not care. I should not have to sit here and contact them and run through all these steps several times a day, in my personal opinion, just to have internet. I should not have to go and several times a day reset the router, unplug it, plug it back in, do a hard reset, have them do whatever on their end again, just so I can have internet for an hour.
You should totally just barely have internet for the hour. Come on now, you know that.
Yeah. My mistake. My bad. My mistake.
It's okay.
But yeah, that's basically what it was all day yesterday. It's like I'd barely have internet, not even an hour. It would drop. And I'd do this normal steps, but I'd still have to contact them regardless because they'd have to do whatever on their end to get it to show up, to get it to come through.
I mean, it only makes sense, you know.
Yep. No, I know. I know. Hey, Rick, why don't we drop out real quick, and then we'll come back in.
What happened?
And the reason why I'm saying that is because you talk fast, but I know you don't normally talk that fast.
Oh, man. Okay.
Just waiting on Rick to join us again. And he'll be back in a second. Or not. Or possibly. I don't know. Maybe Rick just hates me now. Maybe Rick just is like, no, homie.
How's that?
Better.
Alrighty.
There we go. There we go. And we got another recorder going just in case at this point, because you know what? At this point, you can never have too many backup recordings just in case.
I mean, you're not wrong. Not wrong at all.
Any Hoosers von Tavers. All right, man. So back to my original question, Rick. Did you watch, or did you air quotes watch season 1?
I watched. I watched, like, hardcore watched.
Okay. Gotcha.
I was gonna say, I'm not entirely sure what you're asking.
Well, because I'm asking is like, I know you've seen it probably a half a dozen times, and you probably saw it like 4 or 5 months ago at the latest.
You're not wrong.
Okay. So what I'm asking is, are you going off of memory of what you watched it 4 or 5 months ago, or did you watch it again just this last week?
Watched it again. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I watched it again, and it was blissful. It was wonderful. Highly recommend.
Indeed. I am glad that there's a season 3 coming out, so that is a positive. What? What? You said, dude.
Oh, I'm like, oh no, I was saying, dude, I'm so happy there's one coming out. But I don't know where can they really go from here.
There's a lot that they can go from season 2. There's a lot that they can go. There's a lot that they can do. I mean, there's a whole continuation of the story. Like, you don't, it's, he still has to meet the other hero. End of season 2, obviously we already know. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
yes, we do know, but Nothing.
What? You said, yes,
Please
we
tell
do
me you
know.
didn't freeze. So it's okay. So it's dropping like every couple words for you as well. Then I say, yes, we do know that he needs to go through a few different trials, but realistically speaking, there's again, I'm going into season 2 spoiler territory here, but like how powerful, specifically going to season, how powerful is the god of Earth? I mean, there's a different subset of abilities he obviously gets from the god. I don't know if it's a god of Earth or it's a legendary figure at the very least. Um, but like the goddess of this world's a complete and utter fun person. That being said, um, there's somebody she's either courting or she's afraid of in season 2 specifically, where she's getting ready or she's like kowtowing, or not as a kowtow, but like worried about. And I want to know like what kind of person that might be or not be.
I got you. Okay.
Do you disagree?
No, but it's so and they don't talk about this in the anime.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, maybe we should just try to go to a normal call for us. Hang on one second. Let's try and do that. Hang on, guys. All right. We're
Okay.
back. We're back. This is the issue that I've been having, though. Like, this is literally the problem that I've been having. Is
So it'll be good and then it won't.
it'll be good. It didn't say anything about me not having internet at all, right? It didn't even say I didn't have internet. It just completely dropped. It was like, all right, cool. No thanks, homie. And so it's like, okay. And I pull up my phone. My phone says, hey, you're connected, but no internet. And it says I have full strength. I have full connectivity, but it does this. And it's like, come on.
Sucks, bro. I'm sorry. That really does suck.
It's
And are you frozen? like,
like I don't know, man. I don't know this at this point. I don't know. Like this is the battle that I've been having. It's a constant like battle of, oh, let's connect to the internet. Oh, let's not be connected to the internet even though you should be connected to the internet. Oh, let's totally connect to the internet because that makes sense. You know,
totes. It totes makes sense. It totally makes sense.
and I feel like I'm about to drop again here just from looking at the strength of of it. I'm gonna see something. Hang on. And it just dropped again. Cool. Right on.
Oh,
All right, I'm back.
okay. What happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
What had happened?
What do you mean? What
Oh,
happened?
so it's the same thing.
What do you mean? What happened?
I mean, I didn't. All I'm saying is you were there and then you weren't, and then I'm like, hello, hello. But you're back now, which is good.
For the moment.
The moment's all we have. All we have is this one beautiful moment between you and I.
Well, man, I will take it if things actually, I don't know, work for a dang change. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I think it's worth taking the risk for,
Sure. Why not?
Sure.
All right. Well, I mean, in light of this, in light of the connection issues, I'm gonna kill the stream. I'm sorry, no stream tonight, people. We'll still talk, have a pre-show, but it's just honestly, there's not gonna be any. It's not gonna be live. We're just gonna have to kill it because my internet just apparently can't handle it.
It just can't handle your awesomeness.
You know what? It can't handle anything, so that's what we're gonna go with.
Oh man.
This it's yeah, this has been my my day, my weeks, my my last few days has just been this. Disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. And it's like, and so when I talk to the people, I tell them it's like, hey, you know, I am
mildly infuriated. That's how I would say, mildly frustrated.
I forgot that I am in the middle of recording. So I can't exactly end the stream. You know what? Whatever. Screw it. Just roll with it. It is what it is. I'm sorry, people. You're just gonna have to deal with this. It kind of is what it is. But yeah, no, this is
Party people, we're here for you.
Yeah, no, but this is how it is. This is how it's been. It's like it's fine, it's good, it's okay, and then it drops, and then it acts like it's fine, it's good, and it's okay, and then it drops, and then it just rinses and repeats that.
That makes total sense. That's just how things go, though, right? That makes total sense to you?
Yeah, totally. Why not? Sure. Sure. Why not? Back to what I was going to actually say, because we were talking about season 2 a little bit at the end and everything like that. And this is pre-show show, so whatever. Deal with it. So in the manga, right? Because I've been reading the manga. In the manga, she doesn't call the guy God, what's his name? Tsukuyomi. She doesn't call him she in the manga at the beginning she calls him Grandpa Tsukuyomi. In other words, they're related. And in the manga, he also says to Makoto, "Hey, I'm gonna have to sleep for a few centuries, but I am going to go and talk to all the other gods about her actions and her behaviors because what she's doing is not right. Like she is just blatantly whatever, you know, being whatever towards it." So in the manga, they go they go into a little bit more details at the beginning, and then
so that leads me to believe that all the gods are essentially related.
kind of, because well, at least for that world they are, right? And the reason why I say that is because also in the manga, which is still still reading the manga for the first season portion of it, and in the manga, they're called Huma. It's Huma. Okay. And also for the manga, he says, well, I'm not a Huma, I'm a human. They also make a comment in the manga saying, well, that's what the ancestors, what everyone used to call themselves in this world before they became Huma.
Okay.
So basically, the people on that world are from Earth originally.
I mean, I guess I understand that, but So does that mean that everyone simply just transmigrated?
Well, it probably means that the goddess pulled people over from Earth over there for her world. And they also talked about in the manga, and they touched a little bit on it in the anime too, but basically they're not happy with her and how she's running her world. Like, they think how she's running it, everything that she's doing is just completely horrible.
I mean, yeah, they for lack of a better way to put it, they've expressly said that what she's doing is wrong.
Yeah. So, but they went
from what
into,
I understand, right?
Yeah, but they flower up the language a little bit more in the manga for it.
Okay.
So, what do you say we just actually get into the road, because we are actually just talking about the anime anyways. So, why don't we just do that?
I was gonna say, I hate to say it, like you keep dropping like every. Let's turn off the. Okay, so my video's off. If you turn your video off, I'm thinking.
I tried that, and it
might be better, because you're getting every like third. No change. Shit.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, I agree. Let's start this bad boy.
You know, hang on. I have one more idea of what we can do. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna stop the recording. This will be the pre-show. When we come back, it'll be the show. And we're not gonna live stream. We're killing the stream. I'm sorry, people. We're live again. We're trying this one last time. We're going with it one last time. I'm hoping for the best one last time.
We can make the best happen.
I have very minimal. Hey, do me a favor. Make sure you're using the right mic. Like, just give me a little tappy tap. No, you're not using the right mic.
Seriously? Okay. Give me a second. Yeah.
Dying
Better?
softly. Say what? Yeah.
So that works?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not hopeful about this whole endeavor. I'm just saying this right now. my faith in my internet company is, despite the lifetime guarantee plan payment, it is at this point not worth it to me. I'm just throwing this out there, Rick. I'm just saying, like, to be right now.
I don't want to tell you what's happening then. I worry for your sanity.
No, I know, because you're sputtering too.
Love it.
There we go. I just changed my settings too, so that way if I hit stop streaming, it continues to record, at least at that point. You know, I'll have to remember to hit stop recording, but you know, at least I remember to do that. Yeah, no, so okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Zen moments. Zen moments. That's what it's about. It's all what it's all about.
Zen moments.
Zen moments. I'm telling you, this is like guys, come on. Literally brand new equipment installed. Literally.
I believe you.
my God. Okay. It'll be a funky stitch, but it'll work out. I'll make it work. It'll be fine. I'll get it. It'll be okay. It's all right.
Do it live.
Do it live. I mean, like, honestly, kind of is what it is at this point, you know. I wonder, can I just, like, what options do I have on here? Oh. Okay. I can. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Boom. Make sure everyone's ready. Start. Yeah, we here. We're together. Look at that. There you go. Here's our backup recording right here.
I love it.
There's all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, okay. Oh, look, we can literally just stream straight from here. Oh, we don't need OBS. We'll just stream and record from here.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. Doing it live.
I love
it. So yeah. Anyway, so I mean, like, obviously, we have all at this point know how my week's been going, man. How's yours? How was your week? How was your time?
You know, not bad. Not nearly as bad as I think that yours has the potential to have been. But with that said, it's not bad.
That's good. That's good. Why not?
Oh man.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I think I'm ready. I think you're ready. I think we talked a little bit about the anime even before we started recording. So how about we just go straight to the show?
I think that might be a good idea.
Welcome to the Featured Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Jack.
And I'm Rick.
And today we are talking about Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Season 1, which was a recommendation from Moonlit Fantasy Jeb. Thank you for the wonderful recommendation, Jeb.
Appreciate it.
Before that, if you really want to hear me lose my mind almost a little bit about my internet and everything else going on, feel free to join us on Patreon. You can hear that, patreon.com/featured anime podcast. $1 a month to get you access to that bonus content. And now on to the meat and potatoes. Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Season 1 has producers of Alpha Polis, Aqua Eris, NetEase, DMM Pictures, just to name a couple of them. Studio for it is C2C. It came out from July 2021 through September 2021. The genres for it are action, adventure, isekai, fantasy, and comedy. It is based off of a light novel, and it is 12 episodes long. Now, Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy follows Makoto Misumi, a high school student that gets sent to a fantasy world by the moon god Tsukuyomi due to a contract his parents had, only to be rejected by the resident goddess of the world that he was going to. The reason why he was being rejected is because he was ugly. As a result, he is stripped of the hero title before his adventure actually ever even begins, and Makoto is forced to carve out his own path, quickly amassing power and allies, such as the dragon Tomoe and the calamity-spider Mio. He also makes the Kuzunoha Company and builds a hidden demi-plane where demi-humans can thrive, and he also ends up clashing with human society and the goddess on several fronts, and not clashing as in fighting. Just differences in opinions and viewpoints.
That is a light way to say it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, like them and their prejudices and the way they view non-humans. Now, one of the interesting things too that, and I want to point this out, and I talked a little bit about the differences between the manga and the anime because I'm reading the manga for it, even though this is based off of the light novel. The manga, even in the manga at the very beginning, when you're first being introduced to Makoto, even the people of the world he's in all talk trash and say he's ugly.
Really?
Yes.
That's too funny.
So it's not
something
just,
I would have expected.
Yeah, it's not even just the world he's sent to that he's being called ugly. It's the world he's coming from where everyone's also calling him ugly too. So he's getting it on both fronts. For him, it doesn't matter. Also,
that's too funny.
Also, one of the key things too about our main boy Makoto is you never see him. You know, we'll go into that later on. Let's just let's just kind of go right into the story, right? Like in general, flap planes, because it is just a unique narrative, right? So Makoto, he is the main protagonist. He is basically an archer / mage, you know, who's also crazy strong. And I love how they built it out. It's like, hey, your parents have basically forced you to live under strenuous circumstances where you can't grow or anything like that. So you're on this world now and you don't have all those shackles. So you're crazy strong. But also the moon god, when before she, the goddess of the world, even takes him, he goes, I know you're going to get done dirty. So I'm going to kind of prepare you. I'm going to give you all this power too. And in the manga, she blatantly tells him after she calls him ugly, blatantly says, I already pulled two other people over here at the exact the other two other people over here too as well, as a backup just in case. Like she already yanked them all at the exact same time. So while she was pulling him over here, she pulled the two others at the exact same time. Like they straight up, she just did him dirty right out the gate.
So she basically says, don't care about you. No one should care about you.
Yeah.
Go fly a kite.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
To put it plainly, to put it mildly, yeah, that is exactly to the T. And in the anime, they do talk about, and I do like that they talk about the heroes, and you do have this kind of like this discussion where you know that they're there, but you don't really see anything having to do with them at all. In all honesty, and for like the first season, you see nothing having to do with them at all. From
okay.
Well, the reason why I bring that up is because just from what I understand and know about the written publication of it, is they're doing parallel stories for it. So while you're hearing about the story for Makoto, you're hearing the stories and everything having to do with them in tandem, in parallel, for what's going on for them too at the same time.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So there's two other heroes in the world that were pulled.
Yes, no, I got that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you to ask a question so I know what you're having an issue with.
Oh, sorry. So I guess the easiest way to ask is, yeah, there's two other heroes, but like end up being bleh, weak compared to him, at least.
Well, yeah, they're weak in compared to him, but for everyone else there, they're strong. Like, in a manner of speaking, they have the ability to grow and gain strength. Also, the biggest dangers for them. I mean, like, they talk about it in the second season, so I'm not going to go into too much details. What I'm saying is, because they're all from the same world, right? In to my understanding, for the light novel, the story's more in tandem with what's going on, everything that's going on in season 1. You're hearing and seeing a story about the heroes at the same time. And while they're weaker than him, obviously, it's goes without saying that, you know, I mean, like, he's going to be magnificent.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's the main character.
Yeah, I mean,
he's the main character. What do you expect?
Exactly.
I don't know. It's just one of those things where, do you think they were brought in as a comparison? Not like as a
no, like
no,
and because they
were brought in because they're pretty.
Yeah, brought them in because they're pretty and because she's just vain like that. She wanted that. Like the God was even upset. Tsukuyomi, he was even upset and said, you know, that's messed up. That she just straight up yanked others out of there. Like everyone's not happy with her. Like, and the majority of the people, even some of the humans, are not happy with the goddess in that world. So, and gods are not happy with her. So you have a lot of people that are just not happy with her.
And that makes sense. Calling people ugly for no reason. Although I'm curious. So the goddess does say this, and it always made me laugh. It's never not funny to me. How could two beautiful people produce you? And the sad part is, I'm looking at him, I'm like, I don't get it. And now you're saying, and even in our world, he's ugly by their saying, I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, neither do I, but also you have to keep in mind too, not keep in mind. You have to understand that he's just not a 100% ungodly beautiful child. He's just average, I guess.
He's not even. I would hate to see what they would look at me as if they deem him
ugly,
a hideous creation. Yeah. Because I'm over here like, I didn't think I was that bad, but I'm not great, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it could have to do. So here's the thing, and this is why I feel like everyone calls him ugly. I think the magic, because he couldn't utilize or do anything with his magic or anything like that in that world. It just was pumped out so much, or he just had so much of it even in our world that it distorted how he looked to others to make him look ugly. Because we never hear what others think of the sisters or the parents, right? And I say this because in the world that he's from, or that his parents are from, anyways, his magic is so outlandish. It's basically the equivalent of seeing like multiple demon lords just strolling down the street, right? Which may also at that point distort how he looks to other people who can't see or comprehend the magic power that he's seeing, because you don't hear anyone else other than other humans or humans, humans say that he's ugly. Like he'll comment on it, he'll say whatever, and then you'll have Tomoe laugh and joke or chuckle about him saying like, "Oh, I'm ugly," but
Okay.
you don't see anyone else comment on his appearance. Like not even like the demons who see him for the first time or whatever it is. Like his appearance is whatever to them. And granted, some of them are like, oh man, I must really look like a demi-human. And that's one of the jokes is like, maybe he's got demi-human blood in him and that's why he's so ugly or whatever it is. But it's also, you also have to kind of keep in mind too, that just judging from the discussions in the anime in general, like demi-humans are stronger when it comes to magic.
By how much though? Or do you think that because he's looking like a demi-human, he has a stronger affinity for magic?
No, I'm saying his magic is distorting how he looks to everyone else. So they're saying he's ugly, even though he's not, in my humble opinion. But I'm saying he has a strong affinity for magic, right? And humans typically don't. And the reason why he has strong magic is because of, one, he spent a majority of his life on a world that put a severe weight on him, but also at the exact same time, it enabled him to gain those abilities, and then he received all the power from the god at the exact same time, which further distorted it.
That makes a lot of sense. In kind of a messed up way.
Yeah. I mean, that's just my viewpoints on it, though. That's just what I think is happening.
Your humble opinion?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so what do you think his biggest, maybe it factor isn't the right way to put it, but what do you think his biggest benefit is? His biggest secret, for lack of a better way to put it?
What do you, I don't get the question.
1 second, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. So what I think his biggest benefit was, you know how they say that, so I should probably talk about the anime a little bit more, like what happens in there. So he obviously meets Tomoe, or Tomoe.
Right. I mean, the anime, like we have the synopsis of the anime, right? Let's talk about like what we found interesting, like how we were. It's like, hey, this is like about the character. This is how
it's important that you get to the point where he meets the dragon, and he gets his own little pocket dimension.
Yeah, then just state that. State that. You don't need a break, and you don't need to like bust out the script. It's like, and then turn the page.
In that pocket dimension, he uses his archery. And in archery, at least the way they explain it, you have to have a oneness with the bow and oneness with your target.
No. So it is not archery in general. It is a particular type of archery that he uses. Okay. That he does. And the archery that he does is Kyoko, if I remember correctly. But basically archery is not archery for combat. That archery is
archery for practice.
It's a form of art. It's art and meditation form of archery. So it's all about the meditation of it. It's all about the presentation. It's about the stance and you drawing and the bow, and then the concentration for it. Like it is an in-depth process. It's not meant for combat. It is meant purely for the aesthetics, meditation, and it's considered an art form of archery. That is not a combat form of archery.
Okay.
So
it's performative rather than
yes. Yeah, performative rather than practical, right? And for him, because he's always been taken with archery, and I'm going to provide context for it on why he's so great at archery and why he does that. It's because in the manga they further elaborate on this a little bit. He was great with archery. He trained with archery. He actually has to wear glasses to see the target. Like he is blind as a bat, basically, in a manner of speaking. And he is just so good, even without glasses, he could still hit bullseyes.
Okay. So bro is basically just the final boss in archery competition. He's the dude that just shows up and is like, you know what? Doing it cuz.
His teacher, so the teacher who was teaching him bow taught him combat style of archery as well. The conditions for him to do that though was he could never go to competitions. Like straight up, he was never allowed to do any competitions or anything like that. He just wanted to join. He joined the club just for kicks because he wanted to do archery there too, and he needed an activity anyways. So they're like, fine. The teacher said, fine, I'll let you do archery, but you can never do competitions and you can never wear glasses.
And you can. She nerfed him for no reason.
She nerfed him because he kept breaking the arrows because he kept Robin Hooding them. Like he would just like sit there, just like the exact same spot, split the arrows all the way down. He would just like boink, 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 boink. So she nerfed him because she told him to, like, hey, you need to stop doing this because you're wasting my bows. You're breaking all my bows when you do it. So, but for him, right, the consciousness, because she has Tomoe and then he meets Mio, the calamity-spider, right? I love that they break down the consciousness and how he breaks down the consciousness. And the homeboy basically keeps dying and coming back to life in everyone's eyes. And that's how he keeps getting stronger. And no one else apparently has been able to figure this out ever.
That was kind of my point. Like, it doesn't make any sense why he's this mega, super omega person when essentially all he's doing is practicing. And so from what I gather, I could be wrong, but from what I gather, every time he does that, he enters a state of pseudo oneness.
His consciousness dissolves, and that's what they're talking about, because they said when your conscious dissolves, it means you're dying. And for him, he's dissolving his consciousness. He's blanking out completely so he can become basically one with the object he's trying to hit, and then releases the bow to hit it, and then comes back and his consciousness returns. So for him, doing that gives him more magic, which makes him more powerful.
It's beyond cool. It is light years beyond an OP ability.
Yeah.
And so his spider and his dragon basically ask him to no longer do that.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think I would stop. If it increased my magic to like that, that is the biggest hack of all hacks.
Well, and again, the reason why he didn't do that is because for them, he was dying multiple times and then coming back. And that's why when he was doing that, you had that terror for both Mio and Tomoe for how they were, because they're connected with them. Their contracts, and for anyone who doesn't understand, and is they, based on the power scale between the two of them, he is so overwhelming in power compared to them as it was before doing that. He basically is connected to them on a fundamental level. So they are connected to him in a manner of speaking for consciousness a little bit. So they felt his consciousness dissolve and disappear. And for them, it was like he died. And so it terrified them. And that's why. And he completely understood that and everything else, as you know. But then also, as you know, due to certain events that happen, he goes, I can't be holding back. I have to continue to get stronger. And so that's why he continues on.
Yes, he does. And the thing that gets me is when he's going through all of this, the lack of, maybe understanding is not the right way to put it. Maybe my own lack of empathy, I should say, like, is why I would have such a hard time understanding why he wouldn't just go through with being OP just because he could. And I guess the ability to increase your magic like that, the ability to have such a surplus of, maybe I'm just not the right person to think about it like that. And I don't know, I just, to be overpowered like that, to gain the ability to confront the goddess that screwed you over, to me, that would be worth everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
like, how far would you go, do you think?
Oh, for sure. I would continue to regain my power, but also you have to, I mean, like you got to kind of keep in mind too, that for him, he's also thinking about all the other people that truly care and matter to him at the exact same time.
Yeah. I should rephrase. Yeah, you are correct. He is unbelievably caring. And it's honestly one of his stronger suits. I think it's one of the reasons why he's so. Is magnanimous an appropriate word for to use here? And what I mean by magnanimous, like, he's understanding. He doesn't abuse any of his issues, any of his powers. He goes out of his way to be more accommodating than I probably think
he's humble.
Could. Yes, he's humble. I think that might be a bit.
Yeah, his
naive.
He's got a at the beginning he's got a very humble but also accommodating personality that then also starts to develop and grow into more of a ruthless
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
I mean, so like for example, he gets more and more ruthless when it starts coming to people that are very near and dear to him, and when certain things happen. Like at that point, he just like, you hurt the ones I cared about. You hurt the ones that are very dear to me. You hurt my friends, those who are close to me. And that's it. You're out. You're done.
Yeah.
I
would say one of the good.
By all means.
I was gonna say one of the funnier things I would probably say is, you done messed up, Aaron.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. No, so one of the things that they do touch on and that they lightly touch on in the anime is one of the gifts or powers, or he has a lot of magic and powers and everything like that, but he doesn't have affinity or strength for all the elements, nor does he have all the magic, all the different types of magic and everything. Like he doesn't have a healing factor, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
for him, like when he's injured or hurt or anything like that, it takes a lot of magic to heal him because he doesn't basically he had no healing factor at all in him. So it made it difficult for him to be healed in general. Versus, and you also know that he has affinity and strengths with some elements versus other elements, where electricity, he might as well never even use it, but his strongest element is water.
Yeah.
But he also can't use wind either, which is an element that, from what we've seen, is usable by others.
Yes. More importantly, the others would be his not coworkers. That's the wrong way to put it. It would be his
Subordinates.
subordinates.
Yeah, you're talking
Okay.
about the lizards, because the lizards are wind and water.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like, he doesn't necessarily need everything, mainly because he has. So, like, he has. I'd say he has minimal, if no weaknesses. He's probably one of the only characters to be. I was gonna say perfectly balanced in every way, but that's just a cliche way of saying it.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. Like it's nice. It's nice. The story itself is it's not overwhelming in the sense of so much is happening, but it is awesome in the sense that enough is happening. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I mean, also in 12 episodes, they do cover a fair amount. They cover enough too at the exact same time. There's one thing I do think is interesting, because he's a level 1. He stays level 1. We know why he stays level 1. Like there is from yours and my discussion with previously before another, we know why. But in the first town that he comes to, the first human town that he comes to, you have Tomoe and Mio basically are being called and told, it's like, hey, you guys are pretending to be like over at level 1000 or whatever it is. I don't know how you were able to fake it that high, but whatever. And it's because of the main guy who's supposedly the strongest in the city or town, where it's 444 or whatever it is. Right. And and from them talking to him, it's like, yeah, you faked your level. So I want to know, like, he faked his level to be level 400 or whatever it is, right? Why didn't they have him say how he faked the level? So that way Makoto could fake his level, so that way he's not always level 1.
I see what you mean. And that would make the most sense, I feel. But
I know that's not the premise of the story. He doesn't care about the adventures, it's everything else. But there's,
I
mean, he's looking at certain battles or ranks and skills or whatever else and everything like that, and there's going to be like level restrictions on it. Why not put yourself in a position to where if you need to go do something or you want to go do something, you're able to go do it without it being hindered?
In my honest opinion, it's because he doesn't have to.
True. That's true. I mean, but also at the same time, he could send Mio, he could send Tomoe or whatever. There's others he could always utilize, or other ways he can get it and utilize it. But I don't know, just in a way of building clout or making life easier for himself in the long run in general is my thought process when dealing with the humans.
I would say that this whole show is a masterclass in making things harder for yourself.
Yes. To say the least, yes.
Like yeah, I was gonna say, Easter egg. I say this guy always, no matter what happens, he's like, this is the easy way. I'm gonna take the hard way for no other reason than I can.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of endearing though, if I'm being honest. Like, it's nice to see a main character not have every at the same time, not needing everything from the start, you know?
Yeah.
So, but that's just my humble opinion.
Yeah. Oh, I genuinely, honestly, I think this is a great anime. It's well worth the watch for anyone, in my honest opinion.
Oh, yeah. Your humble opinion.
My humble opinion. But I don't know. I feel like we could go on, but at that point, it's like we're gonna start wanting to talk about season 2. I know we've both seen season 2 as well, and that's gonna be next week's choice. Because I do want to, I do want to finish giving myself a refresher. I'm already halfway through season 2, so I want to finish giving myself a refresher for season 2 at the very least before we have the discussion.
Fair enough.
So, yeah. Obviously, in case I already said what we're going to be watching next week, but in terms of ratings, let's go right at the ratings on a scale of up to 10. Sir, how would you rate this?
You know, okay, I have a question. Can you give me something bad about it? Realistically speaking, can you give me something that makes this anime not worth 10?
His overall general approach to everything, the over naivety of it, and the lackadaisical attitude he has in terms of trying to tackle real problems that he or the people that are with him are enduring.
Okay, I can see that. Okay, I can respect that. Yeah. Okay. So, because the reason I asked you for that, I found it very difficult not to give it a 10 because it's honestly, it's up there with Aruma-kun. It's up there with Slime, reincarnated as a slime. In my mind, it is a refreshing hit on the isekai genre because this is kind of like a reverse isekai, but not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's being sent back to the world that he came from. The other reason why I wouldn't rate it a 10 either is lack of information, the time compression for it. And by that, I mean, like, it's 12 episodes long. And so they rapid fire through a lot of it. So it feels rushed a little bit to me too, because they had to rapid fire through a fair amount.
I can respect that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, in that case, 9. I got to give it a 9. I'd love to give it more than that. I genuinely would, but yeah, you're right. That it does have very minor drawbacks, but the fact that that their drawbacks are there at all say that it's not really. The fact that there are drawbacks there at all say that it's not worth a 10.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I mean, obviously 9 for you. Obviously it's going to be a 9 for me because I am right there, saying what my issues and follies with it are. It's definitely not less than a 9. It is great anime. It's well worth the watch. I would highly recommend it to a lot of people because it is just that great of a show. It's enjoyable. I also wouldn't recommend it to everyone either, because it has that
Really?
harem. It's a little bit of a harem-esque type thing, and there are scantily clad points of it. And then, oh, they didn't talk about this in the manga or in the anime. I'll touch on it in the anime or in the after show. All right, but
Okay.
okay. They could have done so much more too for it that I feel like they left out on. So yeah, 9 and 9.
Okay.
Next week, obviously, as already stated, we're going to be doing season 2. That's all the time that we have for today. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you feel like we did too much justice, not enough justice, or anything like that, feel free to let us know. All the contact information and everything like that is available in the show notes for you, as well as on our website at featuredanimepodcast.com. You can also help support us, help us grow by going to the affiliate links for Crunchyroll, where you can watch this and get yourself a free trial or buy yourself some merch. Help support us like that. Or you can get yourself some nice, delicious Tokyo treats. Use coupon code Featured Anime along with our affiliate link, and you get $5 off that very first box. And trust me, the treats are worth it. And you can still get that Halloween box right now, and it is oh so delicious. I promise you will love it. And it's apple pie Kit Kats are the theme for this one. I will tell you this right now, they are delicious. And of course, you can help support us by going to patreon.com/featured anime podcast. And until next time, I'm Jack.
I'm Rick, and we'll see you next time.
Okay. So so you remember the girl that he runs into the first town that looks like his high school crush?
I thought it was confirmed that it was.
No, it's not. The one that's in the world that looks like his high school crush. She's like, man, it looks exactly like her except for the hair color.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not her. Okay. The reason why he looked so pissed off about it, though, is so you know that they said they used her for magical testing, right? And her little sister was there. So basically the story for that, the true story for the whole thing is, and why he's pissed off, is because she took a loan, and they forced her to whore herself out and drugged her up the whole time.
What?
Yes. And so the other option too was when the little sister was trying to run away, they were going to do the exact same thing to the little sister or kill her. They were going to do one of the two things. So that's what they were going to do. And that's why, like, the context on why he was so pissed off. It's like, oh, I'm pissed off that they look like her. But when they were going through the memories, because that's what they did for the ninja that was there, or the person that was trying to steal. They were going through the memories, and it wasn't just like a few days. Dude. Like, no, it was like months of her being drugged and whored out and used that whole time.
Straight up murder, she wrote, bro.
Yeah. And the other people that they saved, the exact same thing was happening to them. They took them, and it's not the first time that happened, where they took her and drugged her and whored her out to perhaps force her to pay back a debt.
Straight up murder.
Yeah. And the drugs that they injected into her that Mio was able to completely purify and get out of her system, under normal circumstances, wouldn't be purged from your system. It would be permanently in your system, even if you were to be purified from a normal means, and force her to either get another fix or she would die.
Murder.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's why he was so pissed off, is because he sees that. He's like, hey, she reminds me of the girl I actually really like. oh, they're drugging her and whoring her out. And that's why she looked like that in there. They were doing magical testing on her, and they were drugging her, and they were whoring her out.
You couldn't stop all the murder.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it's like, man, there's so much context that they just like really, if they had did 25 episodes, if they had done 25 episodes and put some of that extra stuff in there, it would have made it such a better anime. It would have made it so much better. It would have provided far more context as to why he's pissed off. Like, he looks at her. It's like, why does he look so angry? It's like, oh, they just took her and that's it. It's like, okay, why though? It's like, no, this is it. This is why. It's these three things. This is why. It's like, oh, that makes so much more sense now.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
So
I would be, yeah, no. Beyond upset. That's so stupid.
Yep.
I say stupid, but
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like, I'm not even watching the show, and well, I'm sure I'm not even in the show, and I just would be so unhingedly pissed.
Yeah. When I was reading that, I was just like, what the fuck? It's like, are you serious right now? And then they were talking about doing that to the little sister too. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, we'll have to take the little sister and we'll get her to work off the rest of the money that she owes. Because it's been months since she was there. And the little sister was trying to figure out how to get out of the city. And so they were just going to take, and the little sister overheard them say that they're going to kidnap her and basically have her do the exact same thing. Have her work off the rest of the debt for her sister. And it's like, that is.
Yeah, it's him crying.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. Well, I'm happy they didn't leave that there. I want to point that out. I'm very happy they left that part out.
Yeah.
That being said, like,
it provides a lot more context.
Yeah, makes way more sense. His reactions.
Yeah. It's like, oh, they kidnapped her, and it's like, oh, his reaction wouldn't be so stark. It's like, oh, he's shocked that he sees who they kidnapped, and it's like, okay, and then you just see the look on his face, the overall demeanor and everything having to do with them and them seeing the memories. And also he tells both Makoto and Tomoe, like, after she goes to bed, he's like, hey, you're going to find her and you're going to save her right now. It's like, well, we're tired. I don't care. Go now and go get her. Go find her. Go get her. And that's why they go out. Like, he has a very much more stern approach to them. It's like, no. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're exhausted. You're stronger than anyone else in this town. You go out and you go get her right now. This, like, period.
And he's got every, I would say he's got every good intention on this particular one, because that's on another level.
Yeah. The only thing he said that he didn't tell them to do was destroy the city. And literally everyone, what's crazy is everyone in the city basically died from it, except for a couple of people. And the only people that don't have their memories wiped from it are the two sisters. Everyone else, including the party people, have their memories altered.
That's nuts.
Yep.
And the sad part is she was so, like, nice.
Yeah.
Like, nothing about her screams, I deserve this.
So the reason why that she wanted to, irony, the reason why that they were in that city trying to rank up and level up and everything else to try and go out there is because her parents had a artifact, a dagger, that they had gone to the wasteland to fight Tomoe Shin as a dragon, and they never returned, and the artifact disappeared. And so her family, her very distinguished family, fell to ruin because of that. So she was out there to try and get stronger via adventuring so that she could go find that dagger and Tomoe. So that way they wouldn't have to live in destitution anymore and have their family honor. So she was out there for good intentions. It was bad choices all the way around,
Yeah,
but good intentions. And then she just got raked over the coals.
you know what they say: the path to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yes. Yep.
That's nuts, bro. Straight up insanity. I I was gonna say, like, I can't imagine why it would be so bad. But then I'm thinking, like, no, that tracks.
Yeah.
It would be that bad because it is that bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, to say the least. Yeah.
Oh man. I don't know, bro. It's like Pokemon. Innocent, awesome, great.
Yep. Yep.
Brother. Anywho, I do gotta go.
Yep. Have a good night, man. Take it easy. Hope you have a great night.
You too. I hope your internet gets better.
Me too. I mean, like, honestly, the rest of the stream, no issues aside from our chat, but streaming wise, no issues.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.